Hello again. One of my viewers sent me a rather interesting little message, and I want to share it with my viewers. He wrote, "It seems to me there has been a very direct and present danger imbued on American goodwill. We have as a people always brought to the poor, the sick, and the weak, and the idea they would grow and add to the greatness of this hallowed land. The political correctness, along with an all too willing media, has placed us in a true quandary. Many Americans find themselves torn on whether to speak openly at this country and our Constitution protects, or at least used to, about the horrible wrongs that are overtaking our country. Progressives have taken the freedom we all had held dear and want to pass to our families and as a world legacy and turn them into hate and demagoguery of this twisted and degenerate lives. If America wants to understand what is happening, please suggest that each and every listener you have read and understand Saul Alinsky's quote, Rules of Radicals, end of quote. They are provided here so America can see what's happening and what's coming. Cheers, Eric." Saul Alinsky's 12 Rules for Radical. Complete list from Alinsky. Rule 1, quote, "Power is not only what you have, but what the enemy thinks you have," end of quote. Power is derived from two main sources, money and people. Have-nots must build power from flesh and blood. Rule 2, quote, "Never go outside the expertise of your people. It results in confusion, fear, and retreat. Feeling secure adds to the backbone of everyone and anyone." Rule 3, "Whenever possible, go outside the expertise of the enemy. Look for ways to increase insecurity, anxiety, and uncertainty." Rule 4, "Make the enemy live up to its own book of rules. If the rule is that every letter gets a reply, send 30,000 letters. You can kill them with this because no one can possibly obey all of their own rules." Rule 5, "Ridicule is man's most potent weapon. There is no defense. It's irrational. It's in flirting. It also works as a key pressure point to force the enemy into concessions." Rule 6, "A good tactic is one your people enjoy. They'll keep doing it without urging and come back to do more. They're doing their living and will even suggest better ones." They're doing their thing, I apologize, and even suggest better ones. Rule 7, "A tactic that drags on too long becomes a drag. Don't become old news." Rule 8, "Keep the pressure on, never let up. Keep trying new things to keep the opposition off balance. As the opposition masters one approach, hit them from the flank with something new." Rule 9, quote, "The threat is usually more terrifying than the thing itself. Imagination and ego can dream up many more consequences than any activist." Rule 10, "If you push a negative hard enough, it will push through and become a positive. Violence from the other side can win the public to your side because the public sympathizes with the underdog." Rule 11, quote, "The price of a successful attack is a constructive alternative. Never let the enemy score points because you're caught without a solution to the problem." Rule 12, "Pick the target, freeze it, personalize it, and polarize it. Cut off the support network and isolate the target from sympathy. Go after people and not institutions. People hurt faster than institutions." I want to thank Eric for taking the time to send me what he did. I hope you enjoy hearing what he said as much as I enjoyed reading what he said. Please, pass it along. People need to wake up and realize what the chosen one, what Barack Hussein Obama is doing to destroy our country. Thanks for listening.